a ride?
Yeah. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, hop in. How's it going, man?
It's going all right. How are you? Thanks for picking me up.
No problem. I can use the company. Where are you headed?
Just down the road. As far as you can take me.
All right. Well, I'm going all night. So you ready to ride?
I'm ready.
Say, what you do for a living over there?
Well, I'm a psychic medium.
You're a psychic medium?
Yeah, medium rare.
Well, it'd be interesting because this is my job here, driving this truck. But on the side, I moonlight as an investigative journalist.
Moonlight?
Yeah, I'm out in the moonlight investigating different matters of journalism.
Well, that sounds pretty damn interesting.
Yeah, so if you're a medium, can you be people from way back there in history?
Yeah, either way, I just start thinking about them, and then they possess me with their spirit, and then I embody them for as long as they deem I'm worthy.
Well, goddamn.
Yeah, it's intense.
So are you telling me, if you needed to be right now, like say if I wanted to have me an exclusive interview with Che Guevara, I could do that right now through the person yourself?
Well, I'd take a moment for me to channel him, but and I can't predict what he'll do.
Yeah, well, it could be somebody else associated, like Raul or one of those Dominican fellows.
Yeah, you lost me, but yeah.
All right, well, we got a long drive, so why don't you just hop into your Guevara outfit and we'll have a little chat.
All right.
Are you all right there, fella?
What am I?
Excuse me there?
What am I?
Well, I guess,
Who are you?
Well, I'm John Fink, an investigative journalist, a.k.a. Truck driving inquisitor, and,
John Finkton. Truck driving inquisitor?
Yeah, but that's about it. Yep. So I could ask you a few questions if you don't mind. Yeah. Just sit tight and I'll take you where you need to go. You like this? You mind if I leave this radio on?
See, it's okay.
Okay. Well then, Mr. Guevara, can I ask you where you come from?
I arise from the need of the people for justice.
Well, you mean to tell me you don't arrive from any place in particular? You're more of just a primordially arriving?
These practicalities of truth are just banalities. Let's get down to the heart of the matter.
Well, and what would you, if you had to give me one or two things, what would you say is located right there in the heart of the matter?
The heart of the matter is that for years we have been under the crushing boot heel of fascists, and say this is very good music. I like it very much.
Yeah, well, it's the blues, and that's,
Revolution!
Well, goddamn, Mr. Guevara. I kind of like your spunk.
Call me Ernesto.
Well, all right, Ernesto. Ernesto, why do they call you Che? What, is that like a noise, like from a train or something?
Che is a simple thing, like guy.
So you're just like an everyday man?
I am an everyday man. I am a doctor of medicine. I am a asthmatic. I am the inspiration for surfboard motifs.
Yeah, that was
and
an interesting twist.
Posters and... Oh, Christ! It is impossible, this reality.
Yeah, it's a little bit shattered a bit.
Viva la raza!
Hey, Mr. Guevardo, what? Tell me the goddamn truth here, because... Oh, you got your asthma up there?
Yes.
All right, well,
I must swim across the widest river instantly to prove my overwhelming omnipotence.
well, that won't be a problem. We'll be crossing the Mississippi River here in 25 minutes or so. I'll just stop off one and drop you.
The old man?
Yeah, the old man. You like Twain?
Ah, very much like Samuel Clemens.
What do you like?
There's perspicacity.
Oh, so would you say, as a revolutionary, you're more aligned with Tom or Huck?
Tom, Huck. I would say that I am definitely a 60% Tom Sawyer, 25% Huck Finn, and 5 very important percent Injun Joe.
Injun Joe?
Injun Joe.
Now, why do you say that? Why 5% Injun Joe?
Because there is a part of me that is capable of anything at any time, however vile. Have you ever assassinated a person?
Well, I run down a few pedestrians in the road, but I wouldn't say I assassinated them.
That's a start, but you have a political purpose behind it, it helps. Unless you do. I hesitate to judge you. You are giving me a ride.
Well, you know, my purpose as the Inquisitor is basically to ride the interstices of mainstream society and understand where all the detritus is hiding.
Detritus?
Yeah. You wouldn't know that from the past. It's kind of a newer attitude.
I'm familiar.
Right, well. So, Mr. Guevara, tell me, how would you characterize the modern global state represented in the United States of America?
Dave, kind of catastrophic maze of filth, poverty, spiritual... What is the... ¿Cómo se dice? Loco?
Loco?
Insanity.
Yeah, crazy as a wolf.
Crazy as a wolf.
Yeah. Well, one question I might have for you, Dan, is if you were to make a mix-up of...
Which I have.
Yeah. Well, if you were to make another mix-up of 3 different modern musicians from this age, that if we combined them 3 musicians would be basically like embodying your whole ideology and your history and your soul.
That is a lot, amigo.
Yeah, well, you got the intellect for it. Let's just
in
get your hatchet in there.
In spades.
Yeah.
I'm very smart.
Yeah, well, then let's see what you can do with that question I just posed to you.
Well, I don't believe that you finished it.
Well, if you had to take up 3 modern musicians and choose them as a way of characterizing your deepest inclinations and being, what 3 would they be?
Okay, number 1. Rabio contra la máquina. Rage Against the Machine.
Oh, that a fact?
That's right. They espouse almost exactly what I believe in. In fact, I think they cite me as one of their main influences, politically speaking. Now, the music sounds like sort of a tumbleweed of metal going across spikes of iron while being chainsawed. Is this an electric apparatus? Killing a robot, a transformer, someone screeching and dying, but it's still,
right.
That's hardly important.
Yeah, you wouldn't find that anywhere else but in the industrialized U.S. of A.
Oh, it's horrifying in several ways, but anyway, that is number 1. Number 2.
And then you wed that one with another one here.
Number 2 would be modern. I'm going to stretch this a little bit.
Or whatever you need to do.
Mr. Charlie Parker.
Yardbird Parker.
Yardbird.
Oh, all right. Well, that is a conundrum for my imagination to weave them two fellas together.
Well, you see, Charlie Parker, he go everywhere that he need to go. He does not even know where the notes will take him until the moment it arrives. And although you can strategize, you must be able to be that flexible in order to win in a revolutionary sequence.
Well, that's a very interesting description, Mr. Ernesto. One of the things I find fascinating there is that they're,
Do you have any café con leche?
well, I got a little yerba mate. I know
Yerba mate?
you're partial to that down south.
Very south for me, but very well. Let's have some a little later.
Okay, well, yeah, it's brewing up in the back. It'll be ready in about 5-10 minutes.
Bueno.
Oh, well. Well, so,
Third, I would say, Cyndi Lauper, the great Cyndi Lauper.
Cyndi Lauper. Well, this is crazy now because you got Cyndi Lauper and you got, what was your second choice there?
Yardbird.
Yardbird Parker. See, now, you're a man of,
The people.
you're a man of the people, but also you're somewhat renowned for your austere nature. Sort of a very disciplined fellow, and
History paints things in its colors that it enjoys, I don't think people understand the true Ernesto Guevara.
well, so what you're telling me is you would be inclined to follow Charlie Parker's lead in his routine of doing some heroin, then eating an entire chicken, and having sex with 3 women before he went out and performed.
If it did not get in the way of my austere disposition, yes.
Yeah. Well, you'd have to do.
Which is true.
It's true?
It's true. I just say this thing about history because, you got to get that out there because otherwise, it seems like they got you pegged and you can't get pegged if you're like a, larger-than-life figure in history like I am, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you probably are on your own path to great legendary status.
Yeah, but I've done things to keep unpegged.
Unpegged. Well, so have I, and that is why Cyndi Lauper would be my third choice. Because, you got to just have fun sometimes. A girl just wants to have fun.
Yeah, she does, and she...
Comprende?
Yeah, most of the girls I've met out there in Missoula, they like to have fun. Hey, that was a pretty damn good Lauper
I've
impression.
been working on that for years in the afterlife.
Do you think that song was about touching herself?
Almost certainly, yes.
What were some of them lyrics there, Che?
You're talking about Shibap?
Yes.
Well, Shibap is one of them.
Yeah, but you can't give me something from the title. You gotta dig into the story there.
Well, I guess, what happened? I guess Che had to leave.
Yeah, Che had to leave. But
It seemed like he conveniently left. It seemed like he, maybe... Yeah, I think he was ducking that last question.
Yeah,
to be honest, it's...
a little slippery, but I guess if you revolutionaries learn to be slippery.
Well, you can't really criticize the man, but he's a bit of a pompous ass.
Yeah, you said enough there. So are you back for good or what?
Well, who knows? But how many miles have we gone?
50, 60, 80. But why don't you just bed down now for a while, drive, I'll wake you up in the morning, we'll have another interview.
Alright, thanks a lot again.
Alright, maybe I may wake you up a little early.
I'm gonna head back and have some of that herb of mate you were talking about with Che.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, take care.
Alright, take care.